Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire series where the Huns are dead. They died right there in an auto-resolved naval battle that I was just so eager to complete because they should have died an episode prior to the last one. But things happened that may or may not have been utter bullcrap, and they did not die, which is unfortunate. So now they are actually dead. The Huns are gone. We're going to start reorienting our armies towards the west because it is time to do so. It's past time to do so, in fact. Oh, cool. I can do some extra food production here in Dardania, I guess. Extra lead smelter, sure. And extra thermae, just to make sure that everything's in good shape. Petrodeva got burned down by the Huns while they were on their final rampage. Basically throwing a tantrum is what they were doing. We don't quite have enough for Chernonessus there. Tell you what, let's undo one of our other constructions. Let's undo that construction in Petrodeva because I feel like Chernonessus could use a waterworks to help turn public order around while we don't have any armies in that province. And then here in Myra, we'll go ahead and do a tanner for some additional income. And that's going to be it, I believe, for this turn. But this is the Eastern Roman Empire. It's going quite well. These are all of our cities. We are very quickly going to fill in this area. So we have complete control over the entire right side of the map, the eastern side of the map. We have control all the way to the edges, so these are very secure territories, and we can now move to the west and reconquer traditionally Western Roman territory. I've mentioned this several times in past episodes. People who have been keeping up with the series are probably hating me for it by now, but I am going to try and give the factions in the area of Rome the ability to rebuild Rome before I go in and try and rebuild it myself, because I would like to actually march on it. So I'm hoping that either the Picts or the Western Roman faction that is in that area. It's not actually the Western Romans. It's not actually the Western Romans. It's the Western Roman separatists that are still in the area. I'm hoping that they use some of their resources since we launched a trade agreement with them, and actually rebuild the Eternal City. That'd be fantastic. I don't care if I march on it when it's in complete disarray and it's just in crappy shape. That's fine. Don't have an issue with it. I want to be able to do it.
Your crude wares no longer suit the
Oh, interesting. So Hispania thinks my wares are crude. That probably means they're going to be thinking about attacking me pretty soon. Also, it looks like the Picts are at war with the Italians. All right, so... And they've also... So the Picts are now giving me trouble with their agents. The Hunnic agents are dead, and now the Picts are going to give me trouble. That's just great. All right, so I'm going to march these guys rapidly this direction. Because we need them to populate that territory in the next turn. This army is actually very close to being able to populate this territory, so I'm going to go ahead and send them that way. Public order is going to suffer in the meantime, but it's fine. Next turn, we'll recover. And this army, I've got orders for these armies. These were the armies that were chasing the Huns. I now want to have... Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, that's right. This was the province that was damaged. Sopiane was burned down by the Huns, again, while they're on their final rampage. Right, so we're going to put these guys in rapid march mode and order them to come back up this direction as well. It's going to take them a few turns, but that's fine. This army is definitely able to head north again, and I think public order is No, actually, public order is crappy here, so never mind. You're going to hang around for a little while. You are definitely going to stay put. Samandar has an issue, though. Public health issue. So I'm going to move you over to Anacopia so that you don't get sick. Don't need a sick army. We dealt with that a lot earlier in the series when I was trying to finish off the Sassanid Empire, which is definitely no longer a problem, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, all of this wealth comes from industrial buildings. I do have a lot of agriculture. Yeah, I'll do a Basilica of Isis here. Get a little bit of extra wealth from the the agricultural buildings in the region. Sheep flock for a little extra wealth. No problem. And yeah, I need to go ahead. Let me make a note. Siaka. I'm going to start breaking down this builder's workshop because I have one in each province here, and I only need one. I'll go ahead and upgrade the foundry here, but I'm going to break this all the way down and then replace it. All right, let's go ahead and end the turn. Marcus Scaurus. Okay, that's fine. Also, yeah, I had a feeling someone else. Needed to be promoted. Got some empty spots. Okay. Just want to make sure we had him in the highest possible position. Let's end the turn. This is going to be interesting because as soon as I have my armies entirely on the Western Front, and now that the Huns are dead, there's going to be a lot more progress as we just push through this territory and begin to reconquer it. Yes, take Tarentum. Take it. Just conquer it. You know you want to. And rebuild Rome while you're at it. For God's sake. For the God's sake, rather. Alright, Western Roman separatists are doing something. Don't know what. I'm trading with them, giving them a lot of resources. Okay, I'm going to intervene because that doesn't look like a good wife. Okay.
At your command.
Alright, this army here, I'm going to move you to Salona, which is actually not much farther than where you already were, but that's fine. And then this army here is going to get moved to Serdica. Perfect. Yeah, see, I want them to take that army and just march right here. Spend some money. Rebuild Rome.
Ready for battle. None will escape.
Right.
At your command.
Moramar now belongs to us again. Or it might not have belonged to us in the first place, but it belongs to us now. It's been recolonized. And so, too, has this, Kariskos, which is a capital province. And so now we've completely recolonized Hyperborea. And hello, this is actually owned by the Rugians. And I thought some other territory was as well. Where else are the Rugians? Rugians. You own 3 regions. Alright, so it's this one, and this one. I think I saw this previously. So we've colonized most of the desolate land in this area. There is a little bit more to be done, but we're making great progress. Alright, Petrodeva, we're definitely going to go ahead and continue rebuilding there. Put a little bit of a pause on it for a moment, but that can be undone. Insulae Orientalis definitely needs to be built up more. That's a central province. There are still some... Ooh, Alexandria has a sanitation problem. How did that happen? How did that happen? I guess what I can do... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm also in Siaka. I am breaking down this. Oh, did I not actually break it down? I thought I did. Previous turn. I thought I clicked breakdown, but I guess I didn't. Alright, so I really only need to break it down a couple of times. I don't actually need to replace it with anything else. I just need sanitation to go above 0 here. And so if I break this down maybe twice, it should be fine. Should be.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Hercynia is one of the last provinces in this area that I haven't colonized yet.
We hunger for
And it
battle.
looks like I can just march straight up with this army and take care of that.
Let
So I'm
them
going to do it.
cower
Yep.
before Rome.
Oh wait, no I can't because I don't have money. So, hold that thought. Need to find just one construction project that I just started somewhere, which I can cancel. Yes, the Leopolis upgrade. Actually, I might need to cancel a few, but that's fine. Sorry, Petrodeva. Petrodeva's just getting the shaft.
Commander,
There we go. Colonize.
ready for battle.
Casurgis belongs to us again. Let's have a look at the empire now. Excellent, right? So we have a solidifying front here that's like right on the edge, and we're moving into Germania. So we're definitely once again knocking on the door of provinces that were difficult for the Western Empire to hold back in the day. Firmus Labienus Camillus has leveled up. He's one of our generals. All right, looks like we have room for a new military count. How old is the Emperor? Emperor's 48. And the Emperor turns 50. So let's see. He's 48 now. So in 455 AD, let me make a note of this. In 455 AD, we are probably going to go ahead and just pick an heir from either our adopted son or our illegitimate son. It sucks that we have an illegitimate son. It really does. It really and truly does. But we need the line to continue, and at least he is of royal blood. He wasn't married when he had that son, which ticks me off. I wish I could just go back in time and slap the crap out of him at that moment that he conceived outside of marriage. But at least that is the blood of Arcadius in Gratianus Nero. Alright, so the Picts are not doing that much, unfortunately. Annoyingly. Okay, the Picts failed so badly that they that their agent collapsed. In your face, Picts. Alright, we're going to promote a new Master of Soldiers, but it looks like we don't have room for any more military counts right now, which is fine. It's totally okay. Coriscos, Silas, and Moramar. There's already an army in Moramar, so what I'm going to start doing is moving this army down towards this city. Next turn, they will definitely be able to take it. And then, let's see, in Siaka, I was breaking down... Oh, perfect. I don't need to break it down any farther. We're good. In Dagestan, yeah, they're both... Okay, now that's showing that that one's broken down too. I mean, that's fine, I guess. That's okay. That situation is better. I really need additional food production here before I do too much more upgrading, but we'll be able to once that land clears that we just ordered cleared, so that's good. Meshan. I can upgrade this one more time for some additional wealth. I can build that back up. I was doing that a few turns ago and then forgot about it. We're starting to have more income again, so it's just a matter of building everything up in this area and getting this to be a vital kind of rear economic center. Let me go ahead and fully upgrade those cities because I think I can afford it. And let me go ahead and build an Imperial Cult Basilica. I'm going kind of crazy with these cult basilicas, but they do religious osmosis, so they help not only that particular region, but then the neighboring regions in converting to the correct culture. Public order is fine here now. There was a rebellion there a while back. It's also improving in Garama. Religious differences are still -10 on public order, but everything else is better than it was. Leptis Magna. Things are good. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this siege workshop. We'll upgrade that Thermae as well. Ooh, Casurgis. Definitely need to do that. And we need to rebuild that capital. That is important. Okay, so I think we've more or less done everything we can this turn. We've only got so much money left. Perfect. It is 453 AD. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I'm keeping a close eye on the Italian peninsula to see if there are any color changes. You guys know what I'm talking about. I've described it so many times because I know I'm being neurotic a little bit about it. And I want people who are just coming into the series to be able to understand why I'm so determined to wait. So there you have it. It's nice that there's not quite as many factions on the map anymore either, because turn cycling doesn't take quite as long. That's one of the things I genuinely like. No trade agreement. That's one of the things I genuinely like about late game Total War Attila is that there are so few other factions left. No, we're not going to do a defensive alliance. Not going to go that far, buddy. But yeah, when there are so few other factions left, it's a lot easier to just let the turns crank by because there are not any other factions. It just has to do the turn for one faction, and it's back to your turn again. All right, so Fabricia Blesa has died. Don't know who that is. Die Maker. This is Syria that I'm upgrading right now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go all in, spend all my money there, because that is a central province, and the fact that it is still a little bit behind. There are a number of my provinces down in this area that I just haven't built that much yet. Tell you what, we'll do that next turn. Didn't I have a couple of armies moving on additional provinces, or was it just the one? Yeah, it was just the one then. Okay. Let's end the turn again. Moving into summer of 454 AD. Interesting, the Abdanians. See, everyone wants to trade with me now. They know that I'm this powerful empire in the east. They don't know that I have intentions for conquering the entire map and for truly restoring the empire as it was. We're not technically the Roman Empire just yet. We are the Eastern Roman Empire, but we haven't fully reformed the empire yet. I wish there was an event chain similar to the way things are in Age of Charlemagne. I wish there was an event chain that allowed you to actually reform the Roman Empire and just call it the Roman Empire, not Eastern, not Western. But, you know, the way that Total War Attila works, okay, good, they've got a number of armies in Ravenna. Just branch out and rebuild stuff, guys. The way it works in Attila is the Roman factions are treated as kind of like a survival mode, you know? So there's not as much, you know, it's not like you're supposed to survive. You're not actually supposed to do well. You're just supposed to live for a certain amount of time. You're supposed to see how far you can get. It's not that you're breaking the game. It's certainly possible for Rome to survive, but they didn't make the game with that in mind. That's the reality. All right, so this faction in Bells, or this army in Bells rather, can probably march up here and take that city, or take that territory. So now we've completely painted this territory up here. And once we take this city, we just have to conquer. We've completely rebuilt, well, not completely rebuilt, but we've recolonized that entire section of the map, which is awesome. So excited about it. Now I'm just going to be spending money. I'm probably going to be moving pretty rapidly, frankly, because I don't want to spend a lot of time, and we're doing a lot of the same thing. So there's not much sense in like talking you through everything that I'm doing. I'm going to be moving a little bit faster than usual, just spending my money and putting everything in place. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Hilarious Galeo, our spy that's helping with corruption in Siaka. Now, any more military counts? Any of you at all? Nope, no one. Right. Emperor is still 48, as expected. It's in 455 or maybe 456 that he's going to turn 50. And he's going to have to make a decision, we've decided, between his two sons, his illegitimate son and his adopted son. Because that's it. That's all we've got. Oh, hello. What are you doing? You going to try and attack Casurgis? All right, the Picts are actually making a move on me, looks like, or at least thinking about it. Which is a really dumb move on their part. All right, Italia, good. The Picts have taken over Italia. So that means that we now have two strong factions in the area that could rebuild Rome if they would just grow a pair and decide to do something. I'm going to move this army to Derhakium. So now, as you can see, I have armies in both of my coastal provinces. I don't have an army in Corinthus, so they could technically wreak havoc on me there. Oh, wow. I did not notice that. Hang on. Hang on. We're going to move you down that direction. Fully upgrade you guys, too. Oh, really? I don't have to... Oh, wow. That's really expensive. I'm just going to upgrade as many as I can handle. All right, that's it. Then move them back. Awesome. Level 3 gear, because we've got this war engineering done in Macedonia. So Macedonia is a military production powerhouse. It doesn't actually produce units. It'll produce artillery units. But, wow. Holy crap. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, crap. I can't do anything with them this turn. All right, well, next turn we'll rebuild that settlement. Got so excited when I saw those upgrade options, and I am also excited that the Picts have eliminated any enemies there. All right, so they have a couple of armies outside of my territory here. I can march on Lutfurdum right now. I could really catch them off guard and just take... Well, it wouldn't be exactly catching them off guard, but I'm going to go ahead and do it.
We take this settlement for Rome!
Oh, interesting. It's actually a walled city. I didn't notice that. It doesn't look walled, but according to the game, it's walled. All right, well, in that case, let's do a medium siege tower, some ladders, and continue the siege.
To the settlement.
That is not a walled... I guess those are the walls? Oh, oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, it's not a capital... whatever. I guess it's just fully upgraded to level 4 city. That's fine. That'll force these guys to think twice before they just go all in on attacking Casurgis. Also, attacking Casurgis right now would be bad if they did it to me. What happens if I were to do this? You know what? I'm going to fight this battle. Because if they attack me in Casurgis, the town is in ruins and I would get my butt kicked. But if I attack them on my terms, then it would be a fairly even... Actually, not even. They have like twice the men that I do. But this is a Roman army. So I would, I think, do a lot better against them if I attack them here. So this is our first move against the mighty Pictish kingdom And it's so appropriate that we're fighting against the Picts, because we are playing as the Picts and the Scots in our other series that we're running right now alongside this one, which, if you're watching this in the backlog, you don't know what I mean. We're playing Lord of the Scots at the same time as this series. We're alternating back and forth. So if you haven't watched that series in Crusader Kings 2, check it out. So very appropriate that we're fighting against the Picts. I will fight this battle in the next episode, for better or worse. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.